Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure and pride to start this Global CX Day 2021 pre-recorded session. And today I have an amazing guest to interview. Her name is Safitri, and she is currently the Deputy Executive Vice President of Customer Experience and Digitalization at Telkom Indonesia. That's a huge company with over 200 million subscribers base. And Sri spoke in many international professional forums in London, France, Singapore, in Brunei, in Thailand, and Malaysia. She is top global CX leader 2020. She is regional executive leadership award receiver in 2018 and woman leadership award receiver in 2017. And she has also received the award of most influential brand leaders award in 2016. But above all, she's a wonderful person and a very passionate CX professional. And Sri has got a fantastic story for us to share. The topic of this year's Global CX Day is creativity. And Sri will guide us through the following topic: make CX your business, turning pain into gain creatively. And now it's time to introduce you my wonderful speaker. And Sri, let's get personal from the very beginning. You are now taking a very senior position at Indonesia Telecom. Tell us your story, what brought you there and where you are now. What was your career and life path?
Thank you, Olga. So I would like to start it back to 2016. Telkom Indonesia has been very concerned about customer experience improvement. Telkom believes that improving customer experience is most important as the key to business sustainability and business growth in coming years. I've been assigned to lead as a project director of customer experience transformation in 2017. At that year, Telkom decided to put CX as number one of 3 strategic initiatives. Then in 2019, CX has become one of Telkom Group mission. So this clearly demonstrated the importance of CX for Telkom Group. As we know, today's conversation of customer experience cannot be separated from digital technology. Digital is the soul of customer experience. And most of my career background was related to innovation, digital business and marketing, which brought me very close to CX.
Sri, you work in a very big organization. 200 million subscribers base is really an amazing number. It's really huge. And can you please tell us actually how it works together, working in such a huge company with a lot of complicated technical business processes, a lot of people involved, a lot of technical expertise, and where there is a place for creativity here?
Right, that's right. Okay, so as you mentioned that our company Telkom Indonesia has over 40 subsidiaries with span across 10 countries with customers over 250 millions now, and also we operated nationwide all over Indonesia. So as part of our transformation journey, our company, particularly in digital business office, has implemented the agile way of working. In the agile way of working, creativity is an embedded part which we embrace through the design thinking philosophy that was implemented in our innovation framework. With the design thinking approach, our creativity always started from the customer, start from our empathy to customers, see from their point of view to understand what customers need, want, and worried about their lives. Then, our creative process has a strong base of knowledge and understanding about our customers, not as a standalone or separated creativity, which can result in waste because of the product or services does not fit with customer needs. Besides that, we believe creativity comes best through collaboration. Various points of view from the multidisciplinary backgrounds will enrich the creative process and can result out of the box solution. So we do this by establishing virtual organizations across functions that we call tribe and squad. Furthermore, we also facilitate employees intrapreneurship through what we call it Amoeba program. So Amoeba is our internal innovators that we set up to create an innovative solution from within. So this will enable employees to realize their ideas becomes innovations of new products, new way to serve customers or enhance in our business process. And this is the heart of the innovation.
Very interesting. So do I understand correctly that basically you have assigned a group of people like innovation leaders within the organization, and the way a lot of companies have CX champions or CX leaders at different levels of organization hierarchy, you do the same with innovation?
That's right. So we set up a separate organization to lead internal innovation. So this innovation and creativity, distributed into two. First is what we call it digitization. So how they can turn many analog processes that are complicated and complex into digital services that are simple and transparent. The second, what we call it, is digitalization. And this is mostly where creativity begins, because in digitalization is how we can turn customer pain problem into what we call it a gain, because here we develop services that is going to create additional, that is not only solving customer pain problems, but in addition to that, will also create more revenue to us.
Three, you have selected a very interesting topic for today's conversation about turning pain into gain. I'm sure you have a couple of very exciting stories. Just to give an example, how creativity helped you convert the pain into gain.
Right. So I can give you an example of during this pandemic. During this pandemic, we learned from customer behavior that most of the time, customers are staying at home. Customers are very, very concerned about the prosperity or the issues around the community. So what we do for this, there are two examples, is that first of all, we create services that enable customers to enjoy their time at home. So one of the services is, we call it Indie Home Study as an example. So with this Indie Home Study, we facilitate students to study from home with all of the digital materials, study material, according to their grades, so that our customers can just access and use their internet services and also use this study. The other example is that we also set up services that is for entertainment. So the customer can view like music concert from their home. So we make internet as part of their life. So if they want music, they just use the internet. If they want to study, they just use the internet. So they can use most of their time and enjoy their time instead of being bored at home for nearly now 18 months, right? And then they can enhance their life with our digital services, which is part of the what we call it digitalization. So that's how we turn the pain into gain. And the way we created these services is through the agile, the design thinking, and then from the Amoeba team of innovation that they built this kind of services for the customers.
Interesting. Actually, looking back at probably last 2 years or a year and a half, what was the biggest pain that you have faced at the company? And maybe you could share an example how creativity helped you there?
Sure, of course. There's not only beautiful story that we have a lot of pain as well along the journey. So when we started the customer experience transformation journey, we found that our CX quality is underperformed compared to competitors. It was shown by our NPS achievement. Then after we analyzed and deep diving the issues which drove our underperformed NPS are on service activation and service resolution issues in all of our customer segments. Then we established a tribe that consists of multi units to design the best solution for the root causes that we found. The tribe decided that we have to reset our ways to serve customers comprehensively with a digital first customer journey approach. We develop solutions with a digital first customer journey in our minds, whether when we develop the front end or touch point, as well as developing the back end infrastructure and business processes. Again, our creativity is based on customer-centric approach. We start from understanding our customer as well. So this is actually when we redesigned this process, we thought that this can be done in 6 months. Apparently, no. We learned that this process is cumbersome and take us forever. It's been more than 18 months now, and the process is still ongoing. And the biggest pain that we face is because of the silo in the organization. So this is the biggest pain that we have. But then how did creativity help is that by having design approach and also daily stand up every day, each and every day we have what we call it daily stand up. We discuss customer pain problem, and then the team feel that they are being part of the history by improving our customer experience journey, and then they believe that we are currently building what we call it the legacy for our customers. So that's the thing that we put creativity into the way we work.
Interesting. Sri, I also wanted to ask you, recent events. Really, like life has changed probably forever. That's every single person in the planet can say. And at least for me, it brought a lot of unexpected changes. So many things in life have altered in terms of work, personal life, habits, how I communicate with friends, how I work, how I exercise, etc. So I guess it have happened not only to me, but to you and to the company as well, and to your customers as well. And some of these changes were actually quite unexpected. I never thought, for example, that all this change will bring me to think more about the value of time, the value of family, etc., and value every single minute I spent with the family. But that was my personal result of this change. But for you and for the company, what was probably the most unexpected change that you have faced, and how creativity have helped you with this?
Right. I would like to share two things about the unexpected pain or solution. First is, as I mentioned previously, is that the unexpected pain is how to align the collaboration of the team, eliminating the silos within the organization, as well as harmonizing the working rhythm with the third-party partners is very, very time and resource consuming. We took several months and did many iterations to find out the best way to collaborate. And the second pain is that when we try to implement technology into CX solution, I'll give you an example. When we found out that our NPS in one of the journey is underperformed against competitors, we look for the technology. We look for the technology to support it. And one of the technology at the time that is that is in a buzzword is how we use chatbot with AI. Then we implemented in one of the journey for for our customers. Apparently, after we implemented for 3 months, we measure the NPS for that particular journey. And unfortunately, we found out across our 6 customer journeys, the lowest customer journey was the one with using the chatbot with AI. So this is the most unexpected pain for us. Yeah, although that we have implemented creativity by implementing the latest technology, which is artificial intelligence, it doesn't mean that it will solve the problem. It can cause additional problems, which is even lower for the NPS. So this is, I think, the example that I can give to you about the 2 pain that we faced during the journey.
Yeah, thank you. Very interesting. We just recently have a conversation with the European experts, and again talking. And one of the topics at the Global CX Day will also be devoted to the topic technology versus human. One of my Russian colleagues is going to elaborate on this, and I guess he also going to be talking about the importance of technologies and also the importance of putting humans first and really making technology work for people, not the other way around. So Sri, may I ask you, like you've seen a lot of changes, you've implemented a lot of really great and interesting projects. I'll love to hear about them. What are your learnings from all these stories?
Right. So although there are choices of technologies and solutions that we can embrace to enhance our capability, people are still the key success factor of customer experience transformation. So we need to align people's objective and culture in order to run the creative process smoothly. So as we can see that, for example, for artificial intelligence, there is an art in it, right? And art means human. So there is no way that we can be successful in implementing a technology, let alone like artificial intelligence, if we forget the human side of it. So I think the learning from the stories is that as a CX leader, we need to pay more attention on the people.
More attention to the people. I guess it could be the mantra of the whole Global CX Day, and definitely about the topic of creativity, because it's probably only humans who can be creative. We can build very sophisticated robots and machines, but they will be only as creative as we are, isn't it?
That's right.
So we are here basically a big global international group of CX friends. So by concluding this short interview, I would love to ask you what you would recommend, or what would be your advice to all this huge group of global CX professionals from the standpoint of your professional career, from the standpoint of a person who really implements creativity and innovation in a large company.
Okay, thank you. I think my advice for the CX professional is first of all is that we need to, of course, in implementing CX, we need to pay more attention we need to start from the customer. And then after we start from the customer, of course, what we need to do is we need to embrace and collect more data, because we will not be able to deliver great customer experience without having data, without having the capability to analyze, to get insight of the customer behaviors from the data itself. So it is very important to have to have an understanding of the customers through data, because it will be a waste if we make a decision without a data driven approach. And then the third aspect is that we need to also pay attention to our people. How do we motivate our people to embed CX as their DNA? Because without this, they cannot deliver the sincere sympathy or empathy to the customers And that is the hardest part of the CX, I believe, is in building and embedding CX culture in the organization, and then make CX as part of DNA of all employees.
Yeah, thank you. So it really boils down again to being human. And it's like a human to human, not B2B, not B2C. It's human to human, person to person. And that's where it can get creative and innovative. And in order to be efficient and successful, it also needed to be backed up with the solid data and with the strong business processes, which is exactly the case how it happens in Telkom Indonesia. Sri, I thank you so much for sharing your insights, your stories, and your passion with us. And I do look forward to hear more from your part of the world for the next Global CX Day next year. But today, let me thank you on behalf of everyone who is listening to us for sharing these stories. And just let me wish you further success in building a really customer-centric and human-centric organization.
Thank you so much, Olga. Have a great day and success for the Global CX Day.